Dear brothers, I want to explain the danger of fanaticism. What does fanaticism mean? Fanaticism means that a person follows an ideology, a doctrine, in a blind way, in a violent way, in an intolerant way. A person closes their eyes and just screams. That is called a fanatic. That fanatic, whether Muslim, Christian, Jewish, atheist, or anything else, is dangerous. Why? Because they think that when they raise their voice more, when they scream louder, when they are more violent, they can better spread their faith. That person is indeed dangerous, whether Muslim, Christian, Jewish, evangelical, or whatever. It is dangerous. Why? Because they do not believe in dialogue. Let's see, dear brothers, what the Holy Quran says.
لا إكراه في الدين قد تبين الرشد من الغي.
Is that an ideology cannot be imposed. You cannot inject your ideology into me with violence. It cannot be done. You can never convince my heart with violence. You can never convince my head, my mind, my thoughts with violence. It may be that you can commit violence against a person's body, but you can never pressure and impose your ideology on their faith and ideology. It cannot be done. It cannot be done. Violence is not received. You can threaten, you can even martyr a person, you can kill a person, but when you kill them, you have not changed their idea. So, what is the issue? Beauty, love, humanity, human values, spirituality. If you want to spread your faith, whatever it may be, human beings have something in common. It's called intellect, logic. You have to find a way to present yourself in a logical, intellectual manner, explaining your ideas, your logic, what you think, and why you think it. You have to learn to dialogue, to respect, to learn to convey love and understanding. When you speak with love, not with arrogance, not with violence, no, with love. Brother, sister, I care for you, I love you. Let's talk like two siblings. We may have different ideas, that doesn't matter. Our different ideas don't have to separate us. Because we are siblings, we need to sit down, having a coffee and talking. At the end of that dialogue, it may be that you continue on your path, and I continue on mine. But now that we know each other, we can understand each other, we can respect each other. When a person ignores another, ignorance gives you fear. It's like entering a dark room. You are afraid. In that room, there is no danger for you. But since you are unaware, you are afraid. People are the enemy of what they do not know. People hate what they are unaware of. They get scared. They are afraid of what they do not know. But once you sit down, listen, and talk, you will no longer be afraid. For example, a person who has never heard of Judaism, knows nothing about Judaism, will then be very afraid. Maybe they will trust many rumors, think that everyone is bad. But when I studied with Jewish rabbis at university, talking, getting to know, what is your logic now? I can understand it. That helps me. It's not that I converted to Judaism, nor did that rabbi brother convert to Islam, nothing. But we were able to understand the logic of what we are doing. When we already know the logic, we can reach tolerance, we can reach coexistence, we can reach peace. Who falls into violence? The ignorant. Why? Because an ignorant person loves, for example, the religion they receive from their father, X. Islam, Sunni, Shia, I don't know, Christian, Jewish, I don't care. X religion, because it is the treasure they received from their father, because during these religious holidays they enjoyed, they were given gifts. They have a heartfelt bond, an attachment to that religiosity, X. They don't want to lose it because they love it very well. Now they want to defend that religiosity, or they are a wise person and have logic. For what they love. They have logic for what they love. They are a peaceful person. They are a peaceful believer. What Sheikh Qomi is doing for Latin America is bringing peace to Latin America. Because there are many people who convert to Islam, but unfortunately they enter a Wahhabi mosque blindly. And they are victims of becoming terrorists in the future. And Sheikh Qomi is helping the security of Latin America all over the world so that new Muslims do not fall into the hands of the Wahhabis. So that they can understand that they have to be friends with their Christian and Jewish neighbors. They have to, if they want to spread Islam, do it logically. Not through violence. Violence comes from ignorance. So, the person wants to defend the religion, has no arguments, has never listened to Sheikh Qomi, has never studied a book, does not know how to defend themselves, does not know how to teach, spread. What do? It is something natural for human beings. They want to defend themselves, but they have no arguments. What do? Violence. It is a technique of self-defense. Violence. And because they are ignorant, they do not know how to respond. They will get irritated. Anger will dominate you. So, when a person is under the influence of anger, they will be a dangerous person. That is why, dear brothers, fanaticism is dangerous. Please, study. What we do not need in the world today are ignorant people. I say, brother, if you are Jewish, very well, study what you have. If you are Christian, very well, study what you have. Seek the truth in what you have. If you are Muslim, study it. If you are an atheist, do it through study, because the wise are more tolerant. But the ignorant will be dangerous. The danger, dear ones, comes from ignorance, in a life that a person has for their safety. So please, for the peace of the world, let's study, let's expand logic, respect, and tolerance for good. Thank you very much.